And we are live. Hello everyone, welcome in. Hope you're all having a great Friday today. So let's welcome in the chat here. So welcome in Tia Lale, welcome in George. Thank you both for coming through today. Hope you're doing well. And go on George, please share. Sounds like some good news by the sounds of it. So the plan for today, folks, is like the title says there. I'm planning to do table turf and turf wars today. So I'm thinking 1 hour and a half of table turf, 1 hour and a half of turf wars. It could change, of course, but that's the current plan I have in mind so far. Probably like 2 hours 30 and 3 hours is the plan for today, folks. So we'll be starting off things, of course, with table turf. Got my friend Cole in the chat. I know, of course, it's early stream, so if need be, I might play with some CPUs to start things off, and we'll go from there. My friend code posted in chat, so that's my friend code and my pool name. Oh, I see, George. Well, yes, do be careful, of course. Naturally, you don't want to be getting in trouble with your family, though. But I'll keep your secret safe, George. I know sometimes family, of course, they'll, you know, limit our times, don't they? Of course, but I know they'll only do it out of, you know, well-being, and they look out for us, don't they? Really, of course. Literally right, Sonic, and welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Your command posted in chat. Well played to you all the same on that Jamboree board, by the way. I know you didn't get the first place, but Sonic, but all the same, you smashed it nonetheless. So very well played to you, pal. I believe in you to get that win next time, Sonic. Like you said to Switch, watch you win on next Sunday, right? The back and forth you all have during those games is absolutely iconic, honestly. Oh, thank you very much, George. I appreciate that. Definitely, they'll be welcome to join the community, of course. They have a guaranteed positive, family-friendly PG space here, as you know. Let's go. Let's get some table turfs started up. I'll have to wait for the chat to scroll up because the emoji is covering part of George's message currently. I might have to remove that emoji in future streams, to be honest. You know, the reaction emoji there. Also need to be careful because there is travellers around there at the moment. Exactly, George. Yeah, exactly. You gotta be mindful of that, of course. Do take care. I could see that, Sonic, of course. Yep. And like I was saying during that stream, I'm sure your time will come, right? Honestly, I thought you had it. It was definitely between you and Elijah, though. Like, you were rocking that mall, Sonic. Literally, you had DK there, literally, and you were, you know, going places. I actually thought you or Elijah had it, honestly, Sonic. But those darn bonus stars, right? Honestly. I think he will, to be honest, Sonic. I think you can count on that. You saw his reaction at the end of that stream, of course. So I think he would agree with you, to be honest, Sonic, on that one. But naturally, you do want to keep it fair, so, you know, do what you need to, really, of course. Like, you want to win, but of course, you want to win it, naturally, Sonic. Bear that in mind, of course. it feels better that way, trust me, of course. Okay, awesome, George. We'll see, of course. Like I say, probably 2 hours 30, 3 hours is the plan for today. I'm kind of pacing out the streams, really, you know, alongside the birthday bashes, of course. With Lexus there, because we do have a part 4 for Lexus birthday bash. Possibly the finale. We shall see how she feels, of course. But we are planning to do a part 4 next Tuesday, so definitely stay tuned for that. Alexa wanted to end on an even number, so I think part 4 will probably be the finale of the birthday bash celebrations. But definitely stay tuned. No idea on the games yet, of course. Probably Mario Party most likely will be involved. Maybe Stumble Guys and Scribble.io, but we don't. Or Scribble. I think it's called Scribble for something. Or Sketchful rather. But yeah, I'm not sure on the schedule yet. Or time, so might be the same as last time. We'll let you know, of course. I will schedule it when we know that. Literally right, Sonic. Like Switch would say, like Luigi, look, coming through. But I do believe in you, Sonic, of course. Even naturally, without having to team up with Elijah, I still think you could do it, though. I believe in you to get that win, though. Awesome, George. To tell them I said thank you very much, of course. I really appreciate them. If they're in the chat right now, of course, hello to them. Hope they're doing well. Of course, if they want to, like, that's totally fine as well. Like, there's never any pressure for anyone to, of course, talk in chat. However they feel, really, of course. We do appreciate the lurkers. And like Game Legend was apologising for lurking. Like, you never need to apologise for that. That applies to everyone, of course, because we greatly appreciate the lurkers always. Hi Star, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. It's true, folks. So yeah, I've just told Star about this, but I haven't actually pre-ordered the Switch 2 today. So the pre-order finally came through on the website Stargamer. So all going well. With Switch 2 will be seen on launch day, so do look forward to that, of course. Thank you, Stargamer. The power of the thousand in the chat is there, folks. The legendary power of the stars. But yes, just to confirm on stream here, I actually have pre-ordered the Switch 2 today, folks. I couldn't get hold of it for a little while because the pre-orders were not in stock on the UK website there, but they came in stock, I believe, last night. So I pre-ordered it just now, and the order went through. So all going well, I'll have it on launch day. So definitely stay tuned for that, folks. Mario Kart World, and I will be playing Bonanza. I know Stargamer's not playing Bonanza, but I will be playing that myself on my side because I do genuinely want to play it though. So that's my main 2 games so far, and of course I'm looking forward to Kirby Air Riders. I was thinking to get Breath of the Wild on Switch 2 rather than Switch 1, because I'm thinking, well, Nighttime was saying as well that I should probably finish the previous games before starting Breath of the Wild. So no promises, but I might play Ocarina of Time on NSO. And Wind Waker through Wii U, possibly. It's up in the air right now, but I might consider bringing them over to the channel because I do want to get more into the Zelda series, and you know, I might actually consider Hyrule Warriors if I get into it, of course. Literally right, Star. I can't wait to play Mario Kart with you, pal. Of course. I'm assuming we'll do a collab for it, right? I would guess Splatoon being one of them, Stargamer, and I mean Jamboree. Honestly, I think it runs fine, but the graphics we don't mention, folks, because the graphics are far too bright. Literally, I don't know what Nintendo were thinking with the graphics on Jamboree though. But I wouldn't get Jamboree anyways until they release more boards though. Oh, I appreciate that, George. Means a lot. Of course, no pressure to always, but at this seems naturally. I know there's a lot of awesome content creators on the YouTubes as well. So of course, never any pressure for him to always be here, of course, because I could be alive at the same time as other creators. So totally fine when people can be here, of course. I think I did, to be honest, Star, and I know you too well, right? We're too in sync, like I said at Stargamer. So I'm taking that as a yes, right? Give the lobby a couple of minutes, and then I might go with CPUs if not folks, just so we can get some table turf started here. I know it's still early stream yet. Maybe I should start with Turf Wars, to be honest, shouldn't I really actually? Yeah, I think I should probably stop. I'll give it a few minutes, if not I might stop with it. Actually not, yeah. I'll start with Turf Wars, and then I don't know, because I thought people might want to play Turf Wars really. Figure something out, folks. Okay, sounds good, George. We'll see you soon. Thank you for coming through today, and do take care, pal. Honestly, do take care out there, and be careful with your family, George. Of course, they do care for you, naturally. I have, to be honest, Star. Yeah. So like I was saying previously, I was waiting on like all of you really to confirm whether you were getting it on launch or not, because that's that's the reason why I bought this on launch. Otherwise, I probably would have waited till they release more games, to be honest. But knowing that yourself and Switch Gaming and various other content creators will be getting it on launch, knowing that I have people to play it with is my incentive for getting it, if you will. So that's why I decided, let's pre-order this thing and get it on launch. Otherwise, before the YouTubes, I would have just got it later on. Really, I probably would have gotten it when they released Splatoon 4, to be honest. But I'm buying this thing knowing that they'll probably release Splatoon 4, probably next year. But Mario Kart World's gonna last me a long time anyways, and of course I am looking forward to other games on the system as well. So I don't think I'll get Jamboree TV, I'll be honest. At first I thought the concept was cool, but at the same time I'm like, those modes I'm barely going to play really. I feel like I'm just happy with playing the boards and Kaboom and Kipathlon. Like I've been saying in previous streams, like they should have done like a booster type pass for this game, like have like a new board and then release a mini game pack alongside it. So like the games that are in Jamboree TV could have been mini games for the Switch 2, and then have them in like boards. Not only that, but also like items and character DLCs. That's the reason I would get it on Switch 2. But as of right now, they're not making it with my WoW, honestly, for the price tag. So yeah, I would wait personally. I would on that game in particular. Awesome, Star. I can't wait. Of course, gonna be a blast. That's right, Star. I believe they are. Yep. So I have them as well. So of course they'll be streaming it. They must be doing lobbies for it, I assume, and maybe even collab with us, Star. Who knows, right? You never know there. So that would be amazing, right, Star? I can't wait. Hey, Nighttime, how's it going? Thank you for coming through, pal. Nighttime pops in the chat, folks. I need to give you and Star some shout-outs. Honestly, I might start with Anarchy, honestly, just, whilst it's early stream, honestly. I do need to rank up, though. So I might start with some Anarchy, come to think of it, and then, honestly, I might retire it just to a general Splatoon stream and just like mix up the modes, and if people come through later, maybe we'll play some TableTurf as well. Most likely, I would imagine Kever. I believe they have. I think I caught some of their Mario 3D World stream, and I believe they are planning to do a collab for Jamboree TV as well, Stargamer, I believe. From what I could gather, of course. They were talking about the camera. I think they will be playing Jamboree TV. Makes sense, of course, with them being like on-cam streamers as well, it makes sense they would want to do it, I guess. So they'll probably be covering Jamboree TV as well, to be honest. I mean, it would be fun to see them all playing that, honestly, so I'd like to watch people play it. I just wouldn't play it myself, though. 'Cause I just don't think it's worth the price tag personally, but I'll have fun watching people play it though. Yeah, I might play some ranked to start off things, folks, and then I know it's early stream of course, so I might do. Let's see what's in the modes today. Okay, Splat Zones is there, nice. Okay, so I do need to rank up my rank a little bit, and yeah, let's do that, folks. I'm gonna do some ranked play here just to get some gameplay for you all. But yeah, I think Switch does plan to do Mario Kart World. I think he did say that. I think he's planning to do like myself. He's planning to alternate between the two. Right, I see, a star. Well, if you're referring to the collab partners themselves, I think it was, I think part of that collab was, no, I think it was, of course, Pika and Keva, and I think Cobra and David were there as well, I believe. So I think possibly it could be, you know, a four-way collab. Of course, there might be other content creators as well, a part of them, the ones that, you know, of course, we don't associate, if not to mention names, folks, but they might be in the circles as well on their side there, and but I think for sure, anyway, that Pika, Keva, Cobra, and David might do something together. They were saying. Oh yeah, I sure did star. And knowing that you're getting it on launch as well, I'm also really excited. I was like, yes, I can play Mario Kart with Stargamer on launch. I can't wait, honestly, pal. It's going to be an absolute blast. I cannot wait, honestly. I couldn't ask for a better collab partner to, of course, start out Mario Kart with him. That being you, of course. It's going to be an absolute honor star, really. I cannot wait, pal. It's going to be awesome. And never to worry about the later part, of course, naturally. Never any pressure on that. Like, literally, it's just going to be like a whole new game, of course, to discover, and to do that with yourself and the others is going to be amazing. Oh, you're a good night time, no worries. I've been there, of course. Like I mentioned previously, what will happen? I'll be like a couple minutes behind, and then the streamer will mention on stream. They'll be like, wait a minute. Rob's responding to that just now. He must be behind stream, and then I'm like, oh, I'm like, am I? And then I just check it. I'm like, oh, yes, I'm 5 minutes behind. I've been there, of course, a couple times. They've been like, oh, Rob must be behind. Because I'm literally answering them on something they mentioned like 5 minutes ago. That be happening on the YouTubes. Yeah, my main two games. Mario Kart was obviously the main, you know, focus for me there on the launch day. But I do probably plan on getting Bananas doing Air Riders as well, though. As well, I have a good feeling they'll release Splatoon 4. So that's another reason I'm getting the system. Really, I feel like they have to really. I mean, the only thing I'm skeptical about is the mouse controls, because I have a feeling that game might utilize that feature. Honestly, I'm not sure how they're going to balance it with players who don't use the mouse controls. It's like I'm not sure really about that, to be honest. Because they might do it like Splatoon 3 does it in a way where you have like the motion, so you can use of course motion to you know aim up and down with the camera. So maybe they'll have an option in Switch 2 where you can enable mouse controls, which I kind of don't know about that, to be honest. That could go either way really for this game. Because like Star was saying, sweaty PC players might strategize, and they might, it could hurt the game rather than benefit it. So we'll have to see on that one, of course. I think Mario Kart will definitely be on the channel a lot more for sure, Star, of course. I think people will be seeing that way more than Mario Kart 8. I might still throw it in myself, and of course, just because I know some people can't get the system on launch, so that's one reason I would still play it on stream, potentially. But I think most likely, folks, will be seeing a lot more of Mario Kart World, of course. Of course, when it comes to me and Star's collabs, I think we'll of course be collabing on Mario Kart World specifically there. So the last Mario Kart 8 collab is probably on the horizons, folks, for me and Star there. I need to re-enable motion because I think I had it disabled for TableTurf. I need to re-enable that though. Ooh, let's go Night Tangle to that, of course. You definitely deserve the break, pal. All the work that you do there. Hope you're able to rest up well as well. It's awesome to have you part of the celebration yesterday night time. Thank you again, pal. Also, nighttime we have another person part of the elephant armor. You know, Teju. He actually knows the meme. He literally mentioned it during Twitch's stream earlier. So we have another member of the elephant army, folks, known as Teju. So welcome to the army, Teju. If you're lurking, of course. He knows what's up naturally. So we have to keep Elfelt going strong now, of course. Elfelt Valentine, the crazily elegant character, right? Probably not as often if they did start, to be honest. Like, I think if it did, I'd probably play it now and again, possibly off stream. But it depends, really. Of course, if my audience was still if they still engage with it, of course. Like if the lobbies still do well and people are still wanting to have those lobbies on the channel, then that's probably when I stick with it. But I think there will come a time when Mario Kart World will be like the dominant game, if you will. Like I think eventually that will happen. Thank you for the fresh there, of course. Let's see. Yeah, motion controls. I disabled it for hang on. Why is it reset though? Oh no, never mind. It's good now. It's good. I have it on 4 because that's the recommended motion sensitivity, folks. So let's look into this. Exactly, nighttime. Yeah, exactly. That is the current situation, of course. Like the pricing of it, and I know like Sable as well. They are waiting on others playing it to see if the system has like bugs or anything like that. Which I can understand because that is one of the risks getting it on launch is the issues, because I think the servers, are, of course, are going to be absolutely packed on launch days. So we have to literally pray that we can actually get into a stable game, honestly, because I think the servers have to think Nintendo, whether they're ready for it, I'm not sure, because even just getting the product alone that time, it's it's been tricky, of course. You know, the pre-orders, of course, be consistently going out of stock there, so there's going to be a lot of server traffic for sure on the launch day. But yeah, like I always, of course, keep in mind on the the amount of people who come through saying that they'll be getting it on launch or waiting on a later date. I know, like some of the regulars as well. For instance, Carl, they're saying that they'd rather wait for more games. So of course, he was saying Splatoon 4, Mario Maker 3, and just to name 2 games there. So I do understand that mindset, because I'll be honest, I was the same with PlayStation and Switch originally. Like, I didn't get PlayStation 5 till Hogwarts Legacy, and I didn't get Switch till Splatoon 2 was announced, I think it was. So, well, I think Splatoon 2 was a launch game, mind you, but I think I wanted to wait for more games. Like, I think initially I was wanting to get Odyssey, but I was like, oh, I didn't want to get it just for one game. So as they started to release more games for it, that's when I got the Switch 2. Switch 1 rather. But that's the thing sometimes, it's like sometimes the games we necessarily want, they don't come out till later, of course. So I'm treating this as turf, what am I doing literally? Oh gosh. Wasn't locked in, folks. Yeah, sometimes I will wait out a system for more games to release for it, but I know Mario Kart will give me a lot of time value, play value anyways, so because I know like Star Gamers getting it, and Switch Game, and then various other content creators, like I say, so that's the reason why I decided to get it on launch this time around. I wasn't locked in that much, folks. Right, I got you, Star, yeah. Sometimes as well it can be tricky to get family to play particular games, can't it? All of my family, they're always up for playing Mario Kart 8 and Wii though. But yeah, Mario Kart Wii was definitely a firm favourite, and I think in general that was more family friendly, personally, just because it had the automatic drifting. But I guess they did have. I know they have smart steering and in 8 Deluxe, but I'm not sure why they took out automatic drifting. Not that I would use it now, of course, but I think it was good to have it at the time, because naturally not everyone is familiar or good at the drifting mechanics. So I think it was good to have it as auto, because it made it a bit more even. I think I'd rather that than smart steering, to be honest. I thought the Wii in general was, again, the motion controls. I know they specifically made those, so anyone could play them, like, even if they weren't necessarily a gamer, like they could just pick up and play, really. I feel like Switch has those games as well, but I know the Wii was very dominant for the family gaming genre, though. Exactly, Star. That's what I've just been saying, of course. Yeah. So the automatic drifting, that is one thing that I do miss in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Maybe they'll bring it back for World, but they didn't really show that. It looked like they kept it the same, to be honest, as Mario Kart 8, though, the smart steering there, from what I could tell. Hi, Eleanor. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, of course. I'm the same as nighttime, to be honest. Like, I will still play the old games nighttime. I'm the same as you there, honestly. Like, of course, I might play the newer version more actively, but I will still play the older games. Like, Same applies to Splatoon nighttime. I still play Splatoon 2 now and again on my channel there. We're actually thinking to do a Splatoon 2 stream one of these days. We're going to get a bunch of us together to find some ranked matches, because no one plays ranked online anymore, unfortunately. So we're going to get like a army of people together and get some ranked matches going and matchmaking. So that's being planned at some point down the line. So, and I know Stas, of course, I'll let Stan know about this as well, but I do like to revisit the old games. Like, of course, World will be amazing. But, you know, it doesn't mean that I'll forget about the previous games, though. Like, Mario Kart 8 will most likely be on my side, and I think as well, like, you know, I always want to try and get as many viewers as possible involved in the lobbies. So, of course, I know a couple of them won't be getting it till after launch. So that's, you know, my reason for wanting to play both, really. I like to try and get everyone involved in the lobbies. I think eventually there will come a time where, you know, everyone will go over to it, but I don't think it will be for a while, I'll be honest. We're probably talking next year, honestly. I feel like a lot of people will get it, you know, in, you know, towards the winter time, most likely. Like, you know, of course, Christmas. So how I plan to do it is like alternate between Switch 1 and Switch 2 games. Yeah, I'm the same as nighttime, I'll be honest. Like, I'll still revisit the old games, regardless. Like, even now, really, I'll still play on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, and of course the Wii there. Like, I do like my nostalgia, though. It just brings back all the memories that, like, yeah, had with it, of course, and it's just nice to revisit. Because Mario Kart 8 and it's had so many memories as well, though. Exactly, Star, exactly. Like, smart steering does not really benefit the game at all, really. They should have just kept it as automatic drifting, really. I think it was a lot better, really. Because as well, you know, it was like, it still helped. Because that drifting is main mechanic of Mario Kart, of course. And like I say, I think smart steering literally steers you in the wrong direction sometimes. So kind of goes against you rather than for you, doesn't it, really? Whilst the drifting mechanic actually helps. So not really sure why they decided to cut the drifting, really. I'll be honest, they should have kept it in. Because before they I think before then I didn't actually do manual drifting, so I had to learn it when Mario Kart 8 came out, of course, back on the Wii U. For the longest time, I think I just stuck with automatic, because I was just used to that, really, though. And then I think I slowly went over to manual, of course, as time went on. Sounds good night time, we'll see you soon. Glad to hear that you're well, of course, Eleanor, and I think I'll be live tomorrow with most likely 3D World. Super Mario 3D World or Mario Kart. I've not Mario Kart 8, now we come to mention that, actually, so I might be doing a Mario Kart 8 collab tomorrow, but I'm still waiting to hear back from the collab partner, of course, involved in that. So that chances are I might do Mario 3D World tomorrow. So definitely stay tuned for that. There'll be something happening, just not entirely sure yet. It's between two games right now, though. But there will probably be something happening, though. I do, Eleanor, yes. So I do play a variety of games on the channel. I play, of course, Splatoon here, Mario Kart, Mario Party Jamboree, Superstars. I'm planning to bring up Fall Guys as well. We play Among Us also. Super Smash Bros is also another one. Quite the variety, like I say, really. I'm open to most games. But my main three, I would say, is Splatoon, Mario Kart, and Jamboree. You'll see a lot of those on the channel. But I do also play other games alongside those. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, I've always liked the variety. Even off stream, I'm always going in and out of games. Oh, and Dreamlight Valley is another one that myself and Speaking of Lexi, yeah, known as Strawberry Lexi, me and her do collabs for that game as well, so like I said, quite the variety. Even Austin, I'm always playing like variety of games. That's just how I like to do things personally. I'm always going in and out of games. Sometimes it does mean that some games remain unfinished, if you will, but that's just how I am with when it comes to gaming, really. Though I like the variety. I like my horizons to be open, if you will, broadened. Right, that makes sense, Star. Exactly, yeah, because I've tested it out briefly, just out of curiosity, really, and I have noticed as well that it will literally steer you in the wrong direction. If anything, it just rather go against you, doesn't it, rather than like for you, really, in a sense. Because they're controlling your playstyle as opposed to letting you have that freedom. But yeah, even my family as well, like they do miss the automatic drifting. Of course, we have a range of like skill levels in the family, of course. So some of them do miss the drifting as well. But they still enjoy Mario Kart 8 all the same. But they do mention about the drifting, of course, how they wish it was part of the game, though. Of course, everyone's at different levels, as some of them play at games that more actively than others, of course. But I do think Mario Kart Wii had a better option for like accessibility there, though. Let's go. Right, I see, Star, right. That can be the problem with smart steering. And okay, Ellen, go ahead, of course. Let's see. Working in the gaming industry is awesome, honestly. Big shout outs to all the developers involved in it, naturally. And all the, media who cover the games, of course. What, that triple wipeout though? Oh, double weapon. How good that. Oh, I nearly got him on the edge, off the edge there. Oh, no. They tried with it. No, they tried. Oh gosh, that name is not PG. That's the risk with matchmaking, I suppose. Oh gosh. Thankfully, the screen is small, I suppose, in the overlay. I'm gonna redo the match probably just after this, to be honest. Hi, Dr. Twins. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, I'll do the lobby. I'll remake the lobby after this, folks, because unfortunately, oh gosh. Yep. Why do people have to do this happening? Honestly, hopefully in Switch 2 they actually moderate this, honestly. I just have to make sure. That's the thing, I never see, I don't see their names, you see. Thank you, Star. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I was gonna send you a DM, to be honest. I'm not really sure what they're exactly offering there, to be honest. Were they mentioning like work with other gamers? I'm not entirely sure on that matter, to be honest. I think they're trying to sell me something, Star, but I'm not entirely sure. You know, similar to that person last time who came through with the artwork. Yeah, I'm not to be honest sure, Star, really. I think maybe we should hide just in case. What do you think, Star? Because I'm not sure about it really. I don't know what to respond to it really. I thought maybe they meant like some sort of group that they wanted me to that they were a part of, but I'm not entirely sure really, Star. I'll be honest with you there. Hi Audrey, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Oh, you're all good, Star. No worries. Yeah, that particular person, I'm not entirely sure about really. They're asking about, of course, as you can see there, work with gamers, but I'm not sure. And then, yeah. I will say that, of course, I'm not going to invest in anything that from a person that I've, you know, only just met literally. So do be mindful of that, of course, and singles with Discord requests as well. I'm less likely to accept someone that I've only just met there. Like I limit my Discord to people that I've known for a while, so do bear that in mind, of course. Like I keep it preset naturally to the ones that I trust. So I don't. So I guess you could say my friends list on Discord is kind of like pre-closed essentially. Right. I see Eleanor, right. I'm not currently in need of that, but thank you for the offer all the same though. Yeah. Literally right, Stargamer. Yeah. So we know what we need to do, of course, Star, yeah. Yeah, of course, you know, I'm not going to invest in something, especially from a person that I've only just met, so please don't come over to our streams asking that, of course. Thank you, Nighttime. Yeah, I think that person was trying to sell their emotes, essentially, so I think it's a scam bot, Nighttime, I think. Thank you to you and Stargamer for being here, of course, to discuss with naturally. But yeah, I had a feeling Nighttime because they were saying like, you know, they work with gamers and they've literally just posted now saying I do intro outro animations for YouTubers, emotes, and so on. And of course they're saying to that they're saying work, so of course they probably want commission for it. And I'm naturally not going to give that to a person that I've only just met on the YouTubes, of course. So, like Star is saying, it's a scam, and they do come through now and again. I'll be honest, night times, so they have been blocked. From last time, I'm presuming, right, Star, of course. Or have they bothered you as well on your side? But yeah, I'm not going to commission someone that I've only just met literally today. So please do not ask that, of course. That's how it always is, isn't it? They'll be like, oh, what do you play? How they're asking about your channel and stuff, and then of course they go into that. They literally have a pattern at this point. I had a feeling, to be honest. Right, I see nighttime. Thank you for checking in, pal. Yeah, I think it was a scam. I'll be honest, nighttime. I've literally only just met this person today. Eleanor in the chat there, and they're literally asking me to share my social to them essentially. They were asking for my Discord and my Instagram. Of course, they could contact me about these emojis and animations for my channel, and of course, they most likely want commission for it. And naturally, I'm not going to give that to someone that I've only just met literally today. They did introduce me. They show their profiles and portfolio, and when you respectfully decline, they actually say, "Oh, please don't say no. What price works for you? I need the money." Exactly what that last person said to me, Star Gamer. Yep, exactly the same thing. They'd be like, "Oh, whatever price works for you, and within your budget, within their times." Literally always the same thing, Star. Right, no nighttime. That's the first person that's the first time I've met her today, in all honesty. Don't recognise the name, I'll be honest. We have that many people come in and out, of course, but yeah, I think that is yeah, that's definitely a new person that time. Really appreciate you and Star being here, checking in, of course, though. I know Star's all too familiar with these people because they've also been on his side as well. Nighttime, they've also asked him the exact same thing. I think it was during a Mario Party collab. They asked both me and Star. I think it was a different person, mind you, so they must have a couple of these people doing it, I assume. And they asked both me and Star the exact same thing about the commissions. Yeah, exactly that time. Bye bye. Like the meme goes, have a good time. Bye, have a good time, right? Yeah, exactly, Star. They literally gave it away by saying about the animations and asking for my Discord and my Instagram. That gave it away literally, so yeah, good try from that person, but nope, not going down that hole, of course. Seriously, Star, I'm gonna do a night time. We're here to keep an eye on things for reals. Because naturally we can discuss it together and of course take the necessary action. So really appreciate you both, honestly. Exactly, Star. Yeah, they tried to change it around, don't they? Of course, to try and make it less obvious. And this is always with that. They'll come through, asking about your channel. And you think, oh, maybe it's a new person who wants to join the lobbies. That's how she started. She was like, she was saying to me, what games do you play? And, I thought maybe she was wanting to join future lobbies, but obviously, we could see she didn't. She just wanted commission for her work. You gotta be careful, honestly, because I've heard of people like this before today, where they'll ask for that, and they'll show you that they have these emotes and like artwork. They're like, "Oh, this is what I have," and then when you actually, if people actually did pay them, of course, chances are they might not go through with what they actually agreed on. So they might just like, essentially take the money and run. So you definitely can't trust them. Like even if they've had like, you know, even if they were legit, naturally we can't know that for sure because you know we've never only just met this person like today. So of course we have no, you know, we can't trust that naturally. Hi Dakota, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Right, I seen that time. It's happened to me like I think 2 times now. I remember it happened during my Mario Party story mode stream. Because Star was there at the time as well. I think 2 or 3 times actually. Because I think it's been 3 times now. Now I come to think of it though. I think they did it once during my Mario Party story mode, and then another time during a collab with Star there, and because they did it to me and Star, I remember, and of course today. So yeah, three times as of right now. They probably like, go around a lot of presumably small YouTubers and do it as well, I guess. And they, you know, they're very crafty doing that, of course, but they know they're not going to. Of course, big YouTubers have that already in place, so you know they're very crafty doing it to you know people who are like smaller because they probably know that those content creators don't have it in place. So you know they're very crafty, really, honestly. Some people have nothing better to do with their time, literally. Like would say what a scam, right? Exactly, Star. Exactly. Like, if I wanted commissions, I would ask someone like Jess. You know, someone we can actually trust there. If I ever wanted, like, you know, artwork, obviously, I would ask someone that I trust. Like, of course, you know, naturally, all the regulars like yourselves there, you know. And naturally, the ones I can trust. Naturally, that's obviously like we know. Jess does commissions, and naturally, she's someone that we can trust. Naturally, when it comes to that, the whole squad here is you know, the true ones, of course. 5 times Star Gamer, right? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I remember it happened to you during that collab me and you did, of course. I think it was Mario Party. I'm pretty sure. Probably during one of the collabs, to be honest. One of the 4-way collabs, I think it was. I remember because I think you mentioned it as well. And I saw the message in your chat as well also when I watched back the stream. Yeah, I did have my doubts there, so I wasn't sure at first because obviously the way they worded it was different, like you were saying, Stargamer. So at first I thought maybe you know, they were related to the industry, of course, like the gaming industry. But of course, you know, I had a feeling something was sus, if you will, essentially. They shot themselves in the foot by saying, you know, about the Discord. That's what gave it away from me. It's the same thing every time. It's like, you know, what's your Insta, what's your Discord, your Twitter, whatever it is. That's what they asked for, of course. And one of them got close, as we know, one time. Like, they literally, because obviously the first time it happened, obviously I wasn't familiar with this. So, one of them was, actually did send me, pictures of their work on Discord. And, you know, like Star was saying, they would say about, you know, the, of course, the commissioning and that they can do it within, like, you know, budgets and such. Like, honestly, I'm just glad, you know, naturally that didn't go through, of course. Oh, let's go, Stargamer, let's go. I was actually just saying that time that I'm thinking to bring Ocarina and Wind Waker to my channel as well, potentially. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but you may see some Zelda here as well. I do enjoy watching you streams, I'll be honest, so watching you play it's making me want to play it, really, I'll be honest, night times. So you might, and I know Bright Hun is known as Bright Bubbles now, of course. She's a big Zelda fan as well, so it would be a nice surprise for her, wouldn't it, folks? So keep it a secret from Bright Bubbles there, because I think she'll be hyped to see me play those games, honestly. As we know, she's always just talking about Zelda and Link and all this jazz, so yeah. Yeah, 100% nighttime, 100%. Thank you, pal. Yeah, definitely, because they've done it, of course, 3 times now, 5 times to Star Gamer there. So I think because obviously self-promotion is different, isn't it? That's like for content creators, but of course advertising is what they're doing. So yeah, I'll add that to the Bing nighttime. Thank you, pal. Of course, appreciate that. Let me do that real quick. Since right now the lobbies are pretty quiet, so I can do it now actually. Then let me add that to the timer and the command as well. Let's do that real quick. And then we'll put at the end no advertising day, and then I'll add it to the timer as well. Right, let's see if that works. All going well. Right, so let's see if that works. Hi Alexi, welcome and hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, we did have to sort something out today, I'll be honest. There was someone in the chat trying to sell their artwork to me, of course. So oh, well, looks like we're getting raided by Mystery. Let's go. Welcoming raiders, and Nighttime was a part of it as well. Nighttime must have been lurking there. Thank you so much for the raid. Of course, I was lurking at your stream. How did the rest of your stream? Mystery hope it went well, of course. Perfect timing as well, because we just got to the lobby here, so I can open up the raid screen now. Let's go. Right, Nighttime, you were lurking like myself, yep. Yeah, literally right, Lexi, but hopefully this of course this raid will get the positive vibes on track right for us on the stream. Let me get the raid screen real quick, and we'll welcome in all the raiders. Thank you so much again to Mystery for the awesome raid. I greatly appreciate that. Definitely check out Mystery Game, folks. He was playing Wind Waker today. It's been an awesome stream, pal. We'll get your link posted in the chat. And naturally, anyone who comes through here as well, they'll get a command, so we'll make that into a command as well. Here we do things, of course, 2 ways. So anyone who supports me, oh, thank you, that time you got me covered there. Awesome. Thank you, pal. Add that as a com as well. Let's go, Mystery. Awesome job. Welcome to the command list, of course. Thank you, Star. I'm glad you like it. Of course, I thought the same. I just thought that literally is perfect for raid music. I can look at the song name for you real quick. Hang on a second, so I can, if you want to listen to it on YouTube's there. Let me see. Hang on. So it's called let's see. If you search in Super Mario Bros. Theme remix Star, that's how you find it there. I just thought, you know, it sounded good for a race screen, if you will. So that naturally came to mind when I saw it. Oh, you're a good star gamer. No worries. Thank you for getting Mr. Gimmins link once again that time, of course. Definitely check him out, folks. Another awesome content creator. You'll also see him come by to Nighttime Luigi streams as well. We met through Nighttime Luigi, so definitely check him out. Literally at Mystery, the classic theme tune there, remixed. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's definitely race screen music. And of course, naturally being a Mario themed race screen, I thought that made sense for the race screen, of course. Glad you all like it. Sounds good, Star. So I've been, of course, playing some Splatoons today. We've just been starting out with some ranked matches so far. We've been dominating in Splat zones. We had to take a small break because we had to deal with something on stream there, particular viewer, but all is sorted now, of course. So naturally, everyone has, you know, ensured to have a positive, welcoming experience. Everyone looking for the raid. Welcome into Mystery in that time, of course. And to answer your question, Lexi, if you want to hang out over Discord, we definitely can. I'm planning to go for 2 hours 30 today, most likely. So maybe even after we might be able to hang out off stream as well, potentially. So let me open Discord. We can still hang out on stream, of course. I'll go to my server if anyone wants to join me there. Let me get that on stream real quick. There we go. Hi Alexi, how are you?
I'm good. Guess what?
Awesome. Go on, go ahead. Please share.
I finished the Dreamlight story.
Let's go, Lexi. How did you find it?
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Same. I'm glad to hear that, of course.
But the only thing that is the Forgotten told me to leave her alone for like a while. Do I have to wait a certain timeline?
I think you have to wait a time period, I believe. Yeah. So you might have to revisit either later or tomorrow, most likely.
Okay. Hey Star.
Hey guys.
Hey Star, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Did you figure out what stream tonight or no?
Hmm?
Did you figure out what you're gonna stream tonight or no?
I said maybe I'll stream, but if I were to, maybe Mario and Luigi Brothers ship.
Nice.
Or the Beach House time. Most likely Brothers ship. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if I'm able to squeeze in streaming. If not streaming, then I maybe just take a break today and spend time with family, so I'll see.
Sounds good, Star. However you feel, of course, pal.
Yeah.
Welcome in Game and Legend. Oh, sorry, you go first.
No, you're talking. You're the streamer.
Okay, sure. Welcome in Game and Legend. Thank you for coming through today. Hope you're doing well today, pal. You can go now, Star.
Okay. So, you know how I mentioned that there was a certain game that I got for Christmas, Rob?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you what it was called.
You didn't tell me, Star. Yes, you need to please share, of course. I'd love to know.
The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Ah, nice. Let's go.
But guess what? It's gonna run better on Switch 2,
2.
and I have not even
Oh,
played it yet.
that's
I
optimal.
have not even played
That's
it yet.
literally
And me playing
optimal.
it for the first time on
Yeah.
Switch 2 is gonna be a heck of a treat.
Are you gonna stream it, Star?
Absolutely, I am.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that nighttime, of course. Star's gonna be
So
streaming
excited.
Echoes of Wisdom. Let's go.
I need to play that
Tears
too.
of the Kingdom.
Same.
Tears of the Kingdom. Forgotten Lands. Tears of the Kingdom, Forgotten Land, Echoes of Wisdom. Skip and Jamboree TV. And
Yeah, I'm skipping Jamboree TV
there's
as well.
other games that are. Okay, so you want to know the wild thing?
Go ahead.
So there's gonna be. Well, I sent you the video, but there's gonna be
Right.
free Switch updates for like improvements for the games.
All right.
So like for example, like picture wise, like let's say Mario 3D World, right?
Yeah.
Mario 3D World will not support HDR, but
Oh, wow.
Bowser's
Oh, right.
Fury only will support
Wow.
HDR.
How does that work, literally?
Yeah, everyone's confused about that.
Yeah.
Bowser's Fury will get HDR, but 3D World
As
won't.
Daisy would say, what?
What?
Yeah,
What?
exactly. Seriously, that makes no sense, though, literally.
I really want to use the Summer Daisy outfit because I mean that's the one where she's most into it.
She's into it.
She's into it, yeah. I think the way it's gonna work, I think Nintendo's gonna force us to play all of the defaults, and we're gonna
Yeah.
have to put a heck of a grind to get all the outfits.
Oh yeah, I won't put it past
To
them.
be honest,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we're gonna have none at the start. We're gonna have
Mm.
no outfits unlocked. It's just gonna be
Yep.
the defaults. We have to play through all of them, get the Peach medallions through mission mode, which is gonna be heck,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a heck of a grind. But you know what? I'm in for it. I accept the
Go, Star.
challenge.
You got this.
I'm in for it.
Nighttime says, "Ooh, let's go, Echoes of Wisdom." Now I've only beaten the game just once, so I'm not exactly an expert in it yet. I see Nighttime.
I think Nintendo tried to copy Echoes of Wisdom in a way with Princess Peach Showtime. Because if you really think about it,
Yeah.
you know how what's her name, Stella? You know how Stella was with Peach?
Yeah.
There was another companion that was with Zelda.
Oh, then. So it's quite similar to them. Yeah.
So that if you can compare them and see the same way like how I see it, then honestly I think they're kind of going a little bit the same from Princess Peach Showtime.
Yeah.
And then last time I talked to you about how that one Peach outfit, the one that looks like a bit anime-like, I thought it looked like Peachette, but
Right.
I looked very, very closely, and the bow tie that Peach was wearing was the Stella bow tie from Showtime. Did you know
Right.
that?
Ah, actually, that's an easy thing. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a big Easter egg.
Yeah.
So the Stella ribbon,
Yeah.
and then like a anime-like outfit.
Right.
You remember when
ah.
she was like in the Fortnite? You remember when she was like on the Fortnite open world driving on the grass, and then taking a picture with Rosalina and Daisy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that outfit.
Right. Ah, that makes sense actually. Yeah, it did have some resemblance to that, to be fair.
Honestly, pretty clever how they snuck it in there.
I think so. Yeah. It's the small things they do, really. Of course, like, you know, like, I really appreciate it.
Oh, okay. Minion, come on.
Game of Legend's doing well today. Awesome. Got to that Game of Legend. I'm also doing very well, thank you. And Nighttime sent me a new sound. Let's see what it is, of course. And of course, thank you for keeping it clean, Nighttime. Naturally, though. We'll premiere it on stream, Nighttime.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I got it here. Yep. Let's see if I can get it Nighttime. We'll premiere it for you, pal. Get ready for this, folks.
Oh no.
Oh yes, Lexi.
Let's see.
Okay, I can't wait for this. Okay, I think I know what it is. It's on brand, literally. Okay, I got it.
Can I have it?
Maybe it's something related. So.
Did you see how Rob paused, Lexi?
pause. I'm
Did you see how he paused?
I'm getting the sound right now though, literally.
Rob processed that so hard. He was like, "Wait."
Well, I'm actually focused, and that's why though. I'm trying to get the soundboard.
Oh,
No, but
man.
like you were talking and you paused so hard.
I did not, but I'm. Oh no, I'm in the game.
You did the nighttime moment.
Yeah, you.
That's because that's because I was downloading it though. I was multitasking kind of. I pause. Okay, that time sounds good.
You know what I just realized, Rob? We can create our own themed races. Well, not like actually like in the game, but
Right.
we have our way of creating it. You know how I know?
Go ahead, sir.
So think of this first. Think of Boo Cinema, right? You go
Yeah.
inside of the screen. Well, even though they're not officially... Oh, wait. Okay, false alarm. You can't play as me characters in the game.
No.
Never mind.
Welcome in, Jess, by the way. Hope you're doing well today, of course. And sorry to that gaming legend, but hopefully this stream cheers you up. With all the positive vibes for you here, friends. So hopefully we help you today.
I was gonna say, if you could play as me characters, then one of us would have played as a Batman me, a Joker me, and then we would play the top Boo skin, and we would be able to create our own Batman-themed race in Boo Cinema. Like, how cool would that be?
Seriously, though.
Missed opportunity, Nintendo. Hashtag bring back me's.
Seriously, because I was thinking in that welcome tour thing, those new avatars, are they the new, like, me's? Of course they're not, like...
I hope not.
I hope not, of course, but that's what I was theorizing. They showed them walking around, didn't they? And even the developer was like an avatar form, so I'm like, they better not be the new avatars.
I mean, I get sports mates were a thing in Switch Sports, and it's kind of sad how they have a lack of customization for the Mii. Like, a Mii character, it can't wear a hat. Like, that's mean. Let a Mii character wear a hat.
Exactly, though, yeah, literally. I didn't like the sports mates because they limited some of the outfits to the Mii's as well, though. Like, that could be in the sports mates, but not the Mii's. I didn't like that at all, really.
I mean, I don't really use the Mii's in Switch Sports. I do go for the sports mates. It's kind of fun to customize.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to customize the look of it.
Yeah.
And like have like a specific collection that you like. So like the ice cream collection, the luxury collection, like those are two of my favorites, just to name a couple. And then I also love the angel collection.
Oh yeah, definitely, of course, yeah.
It's just fun to see how it looks on the character.
Yeah.
So
real.
for that I like how you can customize the sports mates to your liking, but otherwise I think the design itself of the like just the way the face of the sports mate looks, it looks too futuristic. Am I the only one that feels like that?
No, I think I would agree, probably.
It just looks too futuristic.
Welcome in, Respawn. Hope you're doing well today, of course, and definitely, pal, coming in, of course. You're very welcome too. I'll make a new lobby for us, real quick. I need to premiere a soundboard real quick before I do, though. Only take me a minute, literally. Nighttime got us a new soundboard, a new sound for the soundboard, should I say?
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Let me actually play the video here so I can tell you exactly what we're gonna see for Switch 2, because these are gonna be a free Switch 2 update.
Yeah,
So
Game Legend has the classic Peach character Respawn for his avatar picture there on YouTube. And glad to hear that you're well, of course, Jess. 5 to 6 days work done. Hate doing 6 days straight work, but hey, it's a double pay. That's a good way of looking at it, exactly, yeah. That does sound rough, of course, but that's the best incentive to pick up, isn't it, really? You get double pay, so that's the reason to do it, of course. And I'm doing well, thank you, Jess. We had one person come through early who was advertising that out, but otherwise everything's been fine in the stream today. We dealt with that person in particular, so... Nighttime just said that I add to the rules that no advertising is allowed here, of course, so we've just done some... But other than that today, it's been a good stream, though.
No advertising.
No advertising, folks. Literally.
We don't want your purchasables.
Exactly. Especially when we only just met them literally like, you know, for 2 minutes. Because literally, I didn't know the person at all. Like literally, I only just met them today, and they're like, they start off by saying like, oh, you know, what games do you play? And they work with gamers, and then the next thing is like, oh, they do like, you know, commissions for like, you know, intros and outros for streamers and emotes, and I'm like, yeah, no, literally. Red flags, folks, red flags.
After stream, do you want to watch the video together, or do you want, or should I tell you about the video from now and then like
however
you
you
still
feel,
want to look at it later?
however you feel, Star, really. I guess we could, I don't know, really, of course.
Okay, I could tell you.
Yeah.
So this is from the free updates list. So first one we have is ARMS. ARMS update available on launch day. Updates include visuals optimized for Switch 2 display and high-resolution TVs for improved image quality. Frame rate optimized for Switch 2 for smoother movement, even when playing with 3 or more players. Because apparently for Switch 1, the frames would be laggy as heck when you play with 3 or more players. So that's not going to be a thing for Switch 2. And it will support HDR for ARMS. So that's the first game.
Right. And up to you, Respawn. I'm up to do either, of course. Also,
okay, next one is Big Brain Academy, Brain versus Brain. What? All these will be available on launch day. Up to 4 people can play in party mode. What? Share locally or share online via game chat. Okay. What?
That's the new soundboard, folks. Thanks, Nighttime, of course.
Alright, the next one is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Updates include visuals optimized for Switch 2 and high-resolution
Okay,
TVs
sounds
for
good,
improved
Respawn.
image quality. It will support HDR, and 2 people can play all the courses for Game Share, and share locally or share online via Game Chat.
Sounds good, Nighttime. We'll see you soon. Have fun in Mario Party, of course. Get the shout-outs in chat real quick. So, of course, Jess and Respawn just came through. I'm kind of open. I would like ARMS 2, to be honest, because I feel like that series is kind of underrated, really. I never got to play it myself, but I still think it's underrated all the same, though.
Yeah. The next one is Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics, and yeah, it's like it'll have game share support as well.
Okay,
so,
that makes sense. Yeah, they did advertise that. Yeah, they did.
Up to 4 people can play 34 games, share locally or share online via game chat.
Right, that makes sense. And thank you, Respawn. Yes, if you're enjoying the stream, folks, be sure to like and subscribe.
Classic. Yep. Alright, and now Game Builder Garage. I don't think any of you might be familiar with this.
You all kept saying what, so I figured it was appropriate. Pretty much Nighttime, right? On brand. Go ahead,
the next one is Game Builder Garage. The updates include visuals, optimized high resolution, and it will support mouse controls, which honestly I think it's kind of cool because Game Builder Garage is like
makes sense for
designing
it too.
your own game in a way, and adding mouse controls adds on to it big time.
Definitely, yeah, that's a W. That's definitely a good thing.
That's a W for that game. And then next one is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Updates include optimized display high resolution, so it should support HDR.
Right.
Let's see.
And Gaming Legend says another player at Mario Party Jamboree. He knows that in his game it was lagging. He couldn't play the full 10 turns. Oh, seriously, Gaming Legend, I feel that honestly. And those people we do consider, especially if they know really, they're definitely like essentially time wasters, because you know naturally they are making everyone suffer, and not just the streamer but also the community for that streamer, of course, because naturally they're waiting to play a game and they're holding up the lobby. So it sounds like they did it on purpose by what you're saying, Gaming Legends. So of course, as you know here, we're the same. Like anyone who has that type of connection and happens 3 times. Like Lexi's mentioned previously as well. We do have this blacklist in place. It's not a bad list, like Lexi said. It's not a bad list. It's just people have to go on there if, of course, you know, their connection isn't good. So here, Game and Legend, we have that all covered, of course. Like anyone who has that type of connection, we of course can't have in the lobbies. Whether that be someone who's doing it deliberately or it's innocent, regardless, we have to have that in place just to keep those lobbies going smoothly. Especially during a collab as well. Naturally, we have to have it so that the it runs smoothly, because of course we can't presume that people have the time otherwise. So don't worry about that here at Game Legend. We do have that under control. So best thing is not to put that with that person no longer unless they get a better connection. But by the sounds of it, I would probably avoid that person Game Legend, to be honest. Oh, not at all, Game and Legend. You're totally fine, friend. Never need to apologise for that. Like Lexi was saying, it's not a bad list. It's just something we have to put in place there, friend. Just of course, you know, to not hold other people up in the lobbies, essentially. So you're all fine, of course, Game and Legend. And I know in your situation, it's nothing deliberate, of course. I know it's innocent, if you will. So you're all good, Game and Legend. And naturally, you are welcome to join Kipaflon and Kaboom, because I've not experienced any latency in those games. Just the boards, of course, so we have to be mindful. I do hope you understand naturally, though. Exactly, Game and Legend, and that's naturally something we understand, really, of course. So you are good for Kipaflon and I can say Marathon. Kipaflon and Kaboom Squad, you are fine to join Game and Legend. Just the boards. Naturally, we have to limit how many people can join those on, of course. And hello, FNG Dog. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through.
You want to hear the rest of the list, Rob?
Yeah, sorry, I was just responding to Game and Legend there.
You're good.
Go ahead, Star.
The next one is Pokemon Scarlet.
Okay,
Frame
right.
rate improved.
That needs it.
Movement
That needs it.
for Switch 2.
Lexi can confirm, can't you,
Thank
Lexi?
you.
Of course. Yep, thank you. Where's that? Thank you, Sambo, literally.
Oh. Hold on.
Yeah.
We're finally getting smoother movement for Scarlet and Violet for Switch 2.
That works,
finally.
Yep.
This is the thanks I get.
And visuals optimized include for Switch 2 display at high resolutions TV, improved for image quality, and improved for smoother movement on Switch 2 for Scarlet and Violet. So that'll make me want to play the game again.
Exactly, yeah. And all good respawn. We'll see you soon, pal. Hope you have you think it's better, of course. And all the best. Sending all the best to you there, respawn. Thank you for understanding Game and Legend. I'm going to sorry.
You're fine. I wanted to wait and find out if there was going to be anything like that's going to make Scarlet and Violet run better on the Switch 2. Otherwise, I would have just kept it on the Switch 1 and not transferred.
Yeah, I would definitely transfer it now, of course, definitely.
But knowing it runs better than Switch 1, goodbye Switch 1. Goodbye.
Literally, and
I'm still playing it on there. I'm gonna keep Pokemon Shield on my Switch 1 though. But
right.
Scarlet and Violet are gonna be on Switch 2.
Sounds good, yeah. Sounds good, FNG Dog. We'll see you soon. I'll send you an invite as well in case you need it. There you go, you're already there.
Okay, the next one is Mario 3D World for Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury. It's gonna get optimized as well. Frame rate optimized for smoother movement on Switch 2, including Bowser's Fury.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. I mean, it's already running beautiful as it is, but I'm sure it's gonna run even better.
Yeah.
On Switch 2.
Definitely, but hopefully they don't make any brighter like Jamboree though. Seriously.
Okay, this one's gonna excite you, Rob. You ready? You ready? You ready for this one?
Yes, I think I know what's coming, but.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Ooh, let's go.
Updates include visuals optimized for the Switch 2 display at high-resolution TVs for improved image quality, HDR support for Odyssey.
Optimal, let's go.
HDR support for Odyssey. That's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh. And that also has game share support, so yeah.
Ooh, let's go.
Also has
Yes.
game share support.
Does that mean we can play
Do you
it
have a port?
together in some way?
I mean, we'll see. But are you do you have a 4K TV?
I'm not sure it supports. I can look into it naturally, but I don't know if it supports 4K. To be honest, though, I think it's 1080p. I think max. I think.
If you have a TV that supports HDR, then you're gonna get this
Right.
experience. Crazy.
Right.
The TV that I use to play when I'm streaming is 1080p 120. But
Right.
the main TV that I play my games on,
Right.
like if I'm not playing,
Yeah, I'm
if
the
I'm
same.
not playing in my
Yeah.
room, talking to you guys on my computer,
Right.
if I'm just playing by myself, I would probably play in my loft on my
Yeah.
4K TV, 100,
Right.
120 hertz.
'Cause I think one of them may have HDR, but I'd have to look into that, of course, once it comes out. And my day has been good, thank you, FNG. How about you? I hope you had a fantastic Friday, of course.
Take the flowers.
Flowers. Are you playing DDV, Alexi?
Mhm.
Nice.
Found out the wait time for the Forgotten.
Oh, go on, Lexi.
The week.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't remember it.
1 week.
I don't remember it being that long. Seriously, what the heck?
Actually, my Forgotten was so hurt, I have to wait 1 week for her to recover.
Wow, that's crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Is that actually real time, or is it just like Oh, that's crazy if it is.
Well, time skip, because otherwise it messes with the whole thing. So I'm assuming it's 1 week's time.
Oh, let's go. If you 4-day weekend, let's go. That's awesome. Enjoy it, of course. I don't remember it being a week though. Literally, that's crazy. That seems far too long. Because I know usually they have those quests in game where you have to wait like a day for it to go through.
Yeah, no. That's not this, apparently.
Right, yeah, because it's been so long since I finished it, you see. Dreamlight Valley, why?
I mean, it gives me others to do, so...
Yeah, that's true. That's a good way of looking at it, Lexi. You know, gives you time to do the Star Path and Friendship quests, you know, plenty to do in the meantime, right?
Yep.
Alright, the last two on the list is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. They're both going to have visuals optimized, and they will both support HDR.
Well, let's
so that's
go.
Gonna be fun.
I'm in matchmaking currently. I'm of course B+ right now. I've been slowly working my way up the ranks off stream, if you will. So I thought I would do that today since it's you know of course pretty quiet in lobby. So I thought I would play some ranked today.
But yeah, what do you think about those games on the list, Rob?
Honestly, it's a nice list so far. And I think like the Game Maker one especially made sense because you know with the mouse controls, because you know that's all about creation naturally, so that's definitely a W as well, having those. And Scarlet and Violet needed it as well though. Did they mention about Big Brain Academy having like mouse controls, or did they not say that though?
Yep. Wait, well, internet connection for mouse controls? That I don't know.
No, you know, did you mention Big Brain Academy? I think you mentioned.
Big Brain Academy. Let me look back at it.
Because I'm thinking that would be good with mouse controls, but I'm not sure if you mentioned it or not though.
No mouse controls for Big Brain Academy.
Right. Missed opportunity in my opinion.
Also, I found out that the new Switch update for right now is honestly screwed everybody over, and what I mean by that is Nintendo is forcing you to have an online membership
Yeah, I know.
to
Yeah.
back up your saved data. If you don't have Switch Online, you can't back up your saved data anymore.
I don't think I like the virtual game cards, to be honest, or either, really, though.
No, but Rob,
Yeah.
now you have to have an online membership to have your cloud save data.
That's crazy, honestly.
Now if you don't have it, that's it.
Literally. Pure greed, pure greed.
People literally lost their save data for not having an active
Jeez.
membership.
That is absolutely wild.
It's just sad.
Ain't no way, Nintendo, seriously.
Seriously,
And
yeah.
Y'all,
I found
did
this
y'all?
out literally last night. Literally last night I found out about this.
Wow.
Yeah. Go on, Lexi.
Did y'all hear about the new user agreement for Switch 2?
Yeah, I did.
You mean how Nintendo can choose to brick the console?
Yes.
Yeah. I think
It's just dumb.
didn't Chris
about that last
mention it? I think Chris mentioned it briefly. Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, I didn't even read the agreement. I was just like blah 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 blah. Except
Seriously, sound the same, and nice one, F&G dog. A minus view. Awesome. I'm working my way to S, possibly X, down the line eventually. We shall see how things go, really. But I've been at least aiming for S plus though. All going well.
I can't decide if I want to like play this on Switch 2 or replay it on Switch. Oh, I actually want to see if it's gonna get like any like graphics increase or not.
Personally,
or
I'd wait for Switch 2 personally, start, because it's literally around the corner more or less.
That is true. And that other game that I mentioned I got for Christmas that my uncle got me, it was a bundle, and it came with character cards.
Yeah.
And I remember it took me too many years to beat it. I think I started it in like 2008, 2019.
Right. Okay.
And I think it was in 2019. I have to look at the release date when it came out.
Yeah.
And then they only had one left in stock. It was Black Friday in Best Buy. It was crowded as heck.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just to get out of the parking garage, we were literally stuck for an hour straight because none of the cars were moving.
Right. Yeah,
it was
literally.
Just crazy.
That sounds wild, honestly.
Yeah, so like I asked for the game, and then my uncle was like, why don't you just wait until Christmas and then open it? And I was like, is it okay if we can get it like now? And then he's like, yeah, we can get it now. So he gets it now. We get it. We go back to his house. I play it with my brother and everything. His favorite was Crom at the time.
Nice.
The one of his favorite characters, but basically, this might surprise you a little bit. The game is Fire Emblem Warriors.
Alright, okay.
I don't know if you knew I was a fan of Fire Emblem or not.
I know you mentioned it briefly with Crossfighter.
How did you know?
You mentioned it with Cross the other day, right? I think when we were hanging out.
Remember.
Yeah, I think we mentioned it.
Oh, you mean?
When you asked Cross what's his favorite Fire Emblem character, and he said Lucina.
No. That was when I was just showing off the Switch 2 profile pictures comparison because they added those as new additions.
Yeah.
That was just me showing the comparisons. They just happened to be a part of it.
Right. And the birthday party was great. Thank you, F&G Dog. No worries that you couldn't make it, of course. Never any pressure with doing a part 4 on Tuesday, aren't we? I believe, Lexi. So we look forward to that, of course.
Probably at the same time, if Star's okay with that.
Yeah.
3 o'clock is?
Yeah.
5 o'clock time.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Did Chris confirm yet, or?
No.
Yeah, we need to ask Chris, don't we? Of course. Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be fine with it, but
yeah,
you never know.
We've got to check, of course, in advance. Yeah, we can never assume.
Yeah, I really want to play. I I really want to replay Fire Emblem Warriors on.
Right.
I definitely want to make that a thing because that's the first
Yeah.
time that I.
Because honestly,
ever
I
did
could
something
I
like
could
that.
see it being a game that you like started, to be honest, like the characters. I could see you getting behind them, to be honest. So yeah, I don't think it's too much of a surprise in that sense, really. I feel like those characters, I could see them as characters that you like, though. Which
You mean
character?
you mean you see me in them?
Honestly, probably, yeah. I don't know much about the characters,
What's the
mind
character?
you, though.
Oh, that's fair.
Do you have a favorite character, though?
I have a couple favorites. Yeah.
Right.
I'll just list them.
Okay, that's good. Let's see, Game Legend says, I didn't tell anyone about the internet connection thing. I was afraid that no one will play with me anymore. Oh, see, Game Legend. Well, of course we do have to keep it in mind for lobbies naturally, but it seems to be fine during Kaboom and Kipathlon Game Legend, so you are definitely welcome to join those still. But it's nothing like against you, Game Legend. It's just, of course, the connection itself. So don't you worry about anything on your phone. It's totally not your fault. But we understand that some people like yourselves there can't afford a connection to upgrade it, and that's totally understandable, of course. But naturally, we do have to have that in place just so we, of course, keep the lobbies running smoothly for everyone. But like I say, you are welcome to join Kipathlon and Kaboom. It's just the boards naturally we have to limit that, of course. But thank you for your understanding all the same, though. And welcome into your hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Playing some Anarchy right now.
To choose. It's kind of hard to choose, like for number one, but because I like both of these characters. I would say my number one is her name is Cordelia.
Right, that's a nice name, honestly.
Cordelia is my number one. Number two is Azura. She's very cool character. Number three, Chrom. Number three, Lucina. Number four, Chrom.
Yeah.
Number five, Camilla. Number six, male Robin. Number seven, I would say. I would say. Actually, no. Wait. Female Corn, Roy. I think that puts me at 8, and then 9. I would say Ike, and 10. I would say.
I think I know Ike. I think because isn't he in Smash Bros? I believe. I think.
He's in Smash, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I recognize the name. Yeah. Literally right. I think they'd be camping that one though. We got it next time though. We'll run this back though. And literally, everyone you saw the birthday stream all over the For You page. Let's go. Everyone, YouTube was recommending Lexi's birthday bash. Let's go.
I think number 10 I would say is well, I'm just gonna tell you like the context of this character before I say my number 10. So this character is Marth's sister.
Right.
From Kada. Marth's sister. So those are my favorite characters.
Nice.
Yeah.
So have you been following the series for a while, or did you recently get into it, or how does that work?
I've been familiar with it for a while.
Right.
Since
Okay.
to be fair, Smash kind of introduced me to Fire Emblem. Well, Super Smash Bros. Brawl specifically introduced me to Fire Emblem because of Subspace.
Right.
So that's how I first knew about it.
Got you right.
Seriously, game.
Were you saying something, Lexi?
What's happening, Lexi?
I said, seriously, game. I'm leveling up the Cheshire Cat, and like, he's level 8, and then there's nothing in the frame. He's gone.
Literally.
Oh my god.
Is he robbing Lexi from rewards? Literally.
I got an absurd cabinet.
And I'm still cabinet for Lexi.
It's kind of funny how there's a Fire Emblem character named Robin, but there isn't a Fire Emblem character named Batman.
Seriously, right?
That
Like, where's Batman?
I bet there was seaweed in that cabinet as well, Lexi, of course. They should include seaweed for it.
no, not the secret.
Do you guys want to see the character posters that I have up on my wall?
Definitely start, if you don't mind. Oh, we got a DC on our team. Oh, Nintendo, fix your servers.
I'll show you whenever you're ready, Rob.
Yes, that's kind of, I've got Discord open, so whenever you're ready to send it, star, I can have a look real
I have
quick.
over
I was
100
gonna show it
seeds.
through the
All right,
the camera.
I'll have a quick look before the match starts.
Oh, okay, I'll show it real quick.
Yeah.
I have 200 seaweed.
You can eat seaweed.
All right, so these are my character posters. So Cordelia,
Ooh, let's go.
you can see, yeah. So Cordelia, Robin,
Ooh.
Kata, Marth's sister, Marth.
Are they
Camilla.
holographics? Well, let's go. That's amazing.
I think no, they're not holographic.
Oh, okay.
Female Foreign, Lucina, Leo.
Awesome, though. Let's go.
And then this is a poster that Evan got me for my birthday like a couple years back. This was one of my favorites.
Oh, I like that. And I like how you put it on top as well. That's literally perfect.
I mean, yeah, Asuna's my favorite character from the anime because you see them on
nice.
my overlay. So.
Yeah.
And speaking of them, you can see them again right here. I got this from like
I remember that picture,
like,
yeah.
like a pawn shop or something. I found this in like a pawn shop like in my mall that I went to. It changed to a clothing store now, but when it was still open, it was like
Yeah.
it was like a gaming like pawn shop, whatever. They had like retro stuff.
Right.
And they also had like anime posters on like the right side, and I just happened to find this, and they only had one left.
Let's go.
So this was before I even watched it. I just thought it was a cool poster, and I wanted to buy it. And then this is actually
Yeah.
what kind of got me into the anime. So yeah.
Oh, let's go.
And I sneaking a How to Train Your Dragon 2 poster down here.
Welcome back, Respawn. Hope you're feeling better, of course. Hopefully we can help you bring the positive vibes.
So yeah, sneaking How to Train Your Dragon 2 poster down here. And then a giant Mario Bros. Movie poster.
Nice.
We got Donkey Dong over here. Rainbow Road poster over there. Nintendo World poster. And Mario movie, Rainbow Road. And then I got the Odyssey poster.
Nice.
Bowser Fury.
Oh, yep.
3D World.
All that one, let's go.
And then got this Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts
Hearts
one
one,
right
that's
here.
Oh, let's go.
Got this Bowser.
Hey, let's go.
And this one's pretty cool too. It's like above my TV, so there's my TV.
Nice.
And then above it,
there.
I got above it I got this.
Oh, nice, yeah, optimal.
And I got this Mario Kart.
That's
This
cool.
is from Universal. This is from Universal. It's still I
Oh,
put it
nice.
in the frame. I kept it in the frame, but
Yeah.
changed it.
That's awesome.
And then I was able to get this as well.
Hey.
Mario poster
Donkey
above
Kong there.
there.
All the squad.
Mario 35th poster.
Oh, let's go, yes, nice.
And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate poster.
Nice.
I remember when I found the poster.
That's awesome.
I remember when I found the poster at GameStop. We were talking to the staff, like asking about it, and then everyone else inside was just standing there watching them taking it down, and everyone was like, "Bro, you're so lucky."
Yeah, for real though.
And then funny enough, I was just like, "Thanks."
I have TLL, and you're not wrong, of course. Nintendo Online being Nintendo Online, right, for reals? Because I'm presuming you were referring to the connection going by the clips at TLL, from what I could tell. And I saw that person was squidbagging, honestly. Why people do that in games is beyond me, really, of course.
The one reason why I'm very, very excited to play Fire Emblem Warriors on stream is because Azura has a DLC story
Ooh, yes.
dedicated to her.
You gotta play it, Star.
I really want to play Azura's DLC story. I started it like a while back, and then I just haven't continued it because I'm like, I don't want to finish this too fast. I already finished the base game.
Exactly, yeah. And literally right to your left, of course, they literally robbed you from that knockout. And that's because of the input lag, like you're saying there. Literally, that really does cost us the game. And I've also noticed as well, like the splat feed doesn't go through till like a minute later after I spotted them. Like seriously, Nintendo fix your servers for reals. And same here, I barely use blasters to be honest, so I'm the same. What's going on, Lexi?
Said Nintendo Fixture Online. It was the downfall of our
Yeah.
yesterday.
Seriously, yeah, I will be honest, we had this, during the celebration, we were only able to play one board, that being on Jamboree, because Mario Party 1 and Super Mario Party had both boards disconnected. So unfortunately, we had to resort to we could only do one board and we had to resort to minigames. We ended up on high on all the same, but of course, naturally, it would be better if we could do the board. So hopefully for part 4 we can do that all going well. Those, if we do get viewers involved though, do make sure that your connection is good, especially for Super Mario Party, mind you, because that game, once it disconnects, you cannot resume it. You have to start from the beginning. So anyone joining that, of course, but please make sure your connection's good for that, of course. We want to get Lexi a full board for her birthday, naturally. I guess we have Stumble Guys as a backup if need be, though, Lexi, of course. Are you thinking to do the same games, or are you still thinking about it yet?
Probably the same game still.
Yeah.
Just stars, maybe.
And since we have till Tuesday, if you want to do Sketchful, maybe we could think of some custom words together as well, potentially at some point.
Yeah. Maybe, or we'll just go off one of the lists.
Yeah, like the Disney ones, for instance. Yeah, could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play Respawn. We'll back out the lobby momentarily there and we'll get you in, no problem. Serious till right. Hopefully Twitch today improve, but I'm not entirely. Naturally, we shall see, right? Of course. We won't really notice between 4 comes out naturally if they improve the servers or not, but we shall see, right? Can but hope. I'm not very optimistic about that. I'm not going to lie there, but all we can do is pray for it to happen. If you want to join for open though with myself, FNG Dog and Respawn, you're very welcome to, of course. Though help towards your rank a little bit. Because if you want to play TableTurf later, we can as well. Just let me know. I'm up for anything today, really. So anything goes today, folks. Probably be live for 2 to 3 hours, most likely. What is this stream plan? Before going on an awesome raid. Literally right, the lag is real, right? And they said they improved the netcode, but of course they definitely haven't. It feels the same as it was before, honestly. Especially during Splatfest, it can be really rough as well. And what happens tomorrow, Respawn? Please share, of course. I'm not sure I'm aware, to be honest. I know FNG has got a 4-day weekend, I believe. Seriously, FNG, seriously. Someone in this lobby's got a bad connection. Speaking of bad connections, we'll probably back out as well. FNG, of course, you know, for Respawn and. If Tillon wants to join as well, they can join as well, of course. And there's been a lot of disconnects today as well, I've noticed as well. Like, there's been at least 2 or 3 lobbies when people disconnect, but that's nothing new really though on Splatoon, to be honest. Just another case of Nintendo fixture servers, literally. That's something we say a lot in streams. At least we still got this win though, so let's go. The lag didn't go in their
What's
favour.
up,
You're a good star?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying
Oh,
to find my. I'm just trying to find my. I'm looking through Discord through like the old like messages I typed. I'm trying to because I somewhere on Discord I typed exactly when I beat Fire Emblem Warriors.
Right.
I'm trying to find it.
Of course, if you're on PC, you can search the message, can't you? That way.
Yeah. When I'm searching Fire Emblem Warriors, it's only showing it in the Fire Emblem channel, but I do remember putting it here like years ago.
Right. Oh, is it
Me.
is it your birthday tomorrow, Respawn?
Oh,
Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing a birthday stream for you, of course, if you want. You definitely deserve one, naturally. If it is, you have to let me know what games, mind you. I presume Splatoon. Naturally, you would want to play that, but we can make it a variety stream. We can make it a regular Splatoon stream. However you feel, of course. We'd have to plan it over Discord maybe a little bit though. Naturally. I can add it to my schedule though. I've got nothing set for Saturday as of right now, so. Of course, we're doing part 4 of Lexus on Tuesday, so I have to keep Tuesday free, of course, for that. But that being next Tuesday, of course, next week. But Saturday, I'm should be good though. I'm not a Gamer Legend. Lexi, nothing to apologise for, and like Lexi's been saying, it's not a bad list, and it's nothing against you there. It's just something we have to put in place for everyone, of course. So. You're a good Gamer Legend, not at all. I do understand your situation, of course, and like I say, we'll still be glad to have you in the Kaboom and the Kapathlon. We just naturally have to have that in place for the boards, you know, just so other viewers aren't waiting too long, and of course, if people are collabing with myself, so that they're not having to be delayed essentially. So nothing against the viewers personally. It's just, you know, something we've had to put in place due to it. That's right, everything to say, Respawn is known as Hollow, and I believe he's okay to be called either, I believe, Respawn, right? Does that apply to viewers as well? They can call you Hollow or Respawn? I know Respawn did say to me I can call him Hollow. I'm so used to calling him Respawn, actually, but you'll sometimes hear me call him Hollow sometimes as well. Right, I see. I'm presuming by that, Hollow, you mean that you might not be free on Saturday? Right, okay. That would make sense, of course, because the day, if it's being the day. How about Sunday, Respawn? Does that work for you? I could do Sunday, honestly. No pressure, because we can do it next week as well, though. So I was thinking to do a collab with Chris on Saturday, but I'm not sure if he did say he'd let me know, and I think, as it is really, he's not, with this current hit with it, I don't think he's probably up to streaming right now, so I think I might inform him as well. I might leave Saturday free, to be honest. Okay, Sunday sounds good. Respawn. Do you have a time in mind for it? Naturally, we can discuss it on Discord if you don't know a time right now, of course. But we'll figure out a time though and go from there. And we'll make a birthday voice chat. Have it so it's like preset for yourself and the regulars here, like, you know, Star and Lexi.
Hello.
Hello. They'll probably they might stop by for. Would you both be free on Sunday for respawn celebration?
Possibly,
Sunday?
yeah.
Okay.
Sunday. What day is Sunday?
That's after.
The 18th.
Let me see.
I should be free. Yeah.
18th. Okay, awesome.
But not tomorrow though.
Okay, right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, same with Respawn. He said he can't do tomorrow, so.
That's why I said it was the day after your brother's birthday, Star.
That's
Yeah,
Saturday,
exactly.
isn't it? You got that's right. Yeah, of course. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, awesome. So yes, Sunday we can probably arrange something with you, Respawn, over Discord. We usually do we usually start streams at my usual. So the time that I started today is pretty much the usual time we start usually at that celebration. Maybe just a little bit before. So let me know if that works for you, of course, or we can change it if need be. What did you find, Lexi?
No, General Kenobi TLA also.
Oh, I see. General Kenobi, yep, you know it, of course, TLL. you know the reference, right? Hello there.
I have something for Star
Huh?
that I found. That's pretty kind of cool.
Yeah, I can't
Let's
find
go.
the old message. I looked through all the old ones. It's not there. So
That's weird.
It's buried all the way down there.
Oh no.
It's
Not
buried.
even.
I know it's there. I know it's there. I just need to find it.
Not
It's
even
just
this.
buried.
Not even the search functionality works to find it though.
Actually, I have a few that I want to show Star.
Right.
Go on.
That's the new soundboard that time I did.
Let me just wait.
Seriously, that respawn. Dude, everyone, good jobs. 12, 2, or 4, 6 works for me. Okay, respawn sounds good. So, what time zone are you in? Are you in Eastern or Pacific or Central also? Just so I can figure out the time conversion, of course.
Hey, why won't it let it? Hold on. There we go.
I'll screenshot that just so I know, just so I have it as a reminder, though.
I like how Pauline like talked at the end, and then everyone was like, "Wait, who was that?"
Honestly, Pauline feels like kind of underappreciated, to be honest. She deserves more representation. I feel like in Jamboree, I don't see many people play as her, really.
Yeah, she's honestly like the most forgotten character.
Honestly, yeah, it's pretty sad. And like I said, she's got like very little voice lines. She definitely deserves better, though.
Daisy really just gave them a banana. Wow.
What were you?
That's just mean.
What were you referring to?
Also,
What were you referring to? If I'm not sure what you're. I'm not sure I followed, to be honest.
I remember seeing the second video before. That's pretty cool.
yeah. Where is
Pretty cool.
the?
The first video was funny though. when Daisy was like, "No!"
Pacific time zone. Okay, thank you, Respawn. But any questions welcome here, of course, as long as it's appropriate. There's no such thing as a weird question in a sense, as long as you keep it, of course, clean. Even innocent questions, that they are welcome here as well. Like even if the question seems simple, never be afraid to ask it though.
Just switched to my computer though.
I'm not. It's just so we can figure out the time conversion. FNG dog. It's nothing like you know, like invading of. It's nothing like invasion by any means.
Keanu Reeves versus Darth Maul. That's so clever.
Of course, naturally, I don't know Respawn time zone, of course. So it's just so we can figure out his conversion, just so we can figure it out naturally for a collab. People are usually open about their time zones, FNG Doc, so I wouldn't really classify it with myself, but naturally, people don't want to share that, of course. Naturally, we are very mindful of that here about, you know, personal information. Of course, we always say to the chat well not to reveal that, but I wouldn't consider a time zone personal information, right?
No. No.
FNG Doc, and it's weird to ask.
That Star. I thought you would like that, the Star Wars thing.
Leonardo DiCaprio versus Obi-Wan.
Yeah, it's just to figure out the time difference. FNG, that's all it is, of course. Nothing like too personal or anything like that, though.
Ryan Gosling versus Han Solo. Oh no.
That's something that people generally ask on the YouTube's you know, it's nothing new really, of course. So
Okay.
and naturally, you don't actually share your hands on, but obviously, if we're doing a celebration stream or a collab, it does help. Naturally, it's good to know, of course, so we can figure out the time difference. That's all it is, though. But naturally, viewers aren't obliged to that, of course. How they feel, really. But I'm not sure why they wouldn't want to share their time zone, mind you, though. Actually, we're not asking them for their state or anything like that, of course, or you know their location or anything like this. Because obviously we wouldn't. That's not how we roll here. We respect people's privacy. Is it considered weird to ask someone for their time zone? Literally, I thought that's natural, right? Now, everyone here is like usually open about everything, so not sure I really follow, to be honest. But you know, I respect if you don't want to share yours, of course. You don't have to do that naturally. No one's forced to. It's however they feel, really. But you can all trust me, of course. Like, I'm not going to do anything. Like it's nothing such that obviously, like you know, that's not me, of course. And Respawn knows that. Like, I'm not gonna go around the YouTube saying to people, oh, you know, of course, naturally about that, you know, of course. That's not how I roll. No worries, FNG dog, but yeah, never any pressure on, as you know there. And naturally, I'm not going to push the topic either. Like, if someone doesn't want to share it, that's totally fine. As long as, even if they just want to give me their like time, that's fine as well. Like, they don't have to give me the actual specific zone, but of course, if they do it, I can convert it, and it helps me. Just a way to figure out a collab, if you will. Because naturally, if we're doing this for Respawn, we need to figure that out, really, don't we? Well, have him on Discord, and obviously he's known me for a while, so it's not like I'm asking him like for the first time as a new viewer, though.
I do need to head off for now, but are you guys gonna still be here? Like,
No worries. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Maybe-
might be live for another hour or so. Yeah, you're good.
In the 15 minutes, because he's been going since 5:30 my time. And
Exactly,
he said he
yeah.
went for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, so we'll probably
So
go for
after-
another half hour, I think, and then we'll probably end it, I think.
You guys still down to hang out after?
Yeah, I can hang out for a
Yeah.
bit after, yeah? Sure.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be on deafen for a bit.
Alright, sounds good stuff.
Okay.
We'll see you shortly.
See you shortly.
Yeah,
Wait, who was having a battle? Was it Respawn?
I think so, yeah. And FNG Dog saying it's weird to ask someone their time zone. I'm not really sure I follow that, to be honest.
Eh.
Was I wrong to ask Respawn that, or literally?
No.
I'm so confused, literally.
No, you're good. But,
Yeah.
this for Respawn. I'm gonna Respawn. If you're on computer, you can click that link.
Yeah.
It's a little video for you to cheer up.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lexi. Yeah. After this match, TLL, I'll probably do some turf wars, and then we'll go on a raid. So probably not to do TableTurf today, of course. And if I did, I probably only do a few rounds, but probably we'll be going for 2 hours 30, like I said, and then we'll be going on like a raid. Even on the lives today. Thank you, of course, for being here, Lexi, and all the mods today as well, and everyone.
We have a good 20 minutes before we end.
Yeah. Sweet. The DC. Guess we can go to Turf War folks, I suppose. Okay, if sounds good. Well, like I say, we'll probably end 2 hours 30, and then we'll go on. That was the planning for the stream today. So I'll do some regular Turf Wars, folks, and then everyone can drop in those as well. So your chance to join if you have not already joined today. But everyone's welcome to join these, of course, even if you've already joined. Yeah, I'll let you know on Discord respawn the plan for Sunday there, and we'll discuss it actually off stream there. If you want to do like a table turf towards the end till maybe like a round or two, do let me know. Of course we can do that, but otherwise I'll probably just stick with Turf Wars like you mentioned there. I'll rename the stream just in case as well. We don't play table turf today. Real quick. We'll probably let anything on folks, but let me just do that real quick. I know one target we could raid. I think Triforce is live. Could be the target today possibly.
Blitz is live as well.
Blitz is live as well. Okay, yeah. We definitely should do Blitz then, I feel, because last time we got towards the end of the stream. So yeah, let's do the Blitz, folks. He was there, of course, for your celebration as well, so I think that's only I guess Travis was there as well, though, but yeah, we can do Blitz though. We don't usually get to raid Blitz always, so let's do the Blitz. Go with the double flat. Let's go, yes, the man came through. Yeah, literally right FNG dog. Almost made it with the comeback there. Got some good splats in that one though. 7-2, I think that though. Welcome in FNG dog and TLL of course. I'll just to keep video, Lexi. Thank you for sending that to Respawn, of course.
You're welcome.
If that doesn't cure your day Respawn, I don't know what does, of course.
Oh, you looked at it?
Yeah. So sweet, honestly. Oh my gosh. Aw. It's called like cuteness overload. Oh, adorable.
Well, it says if you're having a bad day, or
Exactly.
if you
Yeah.
want something happier.
And it made me smile, so it does work. So there you go, Respawn. That's Lex and that for you, of course, if you're still in the chat there. If you're having a bad day, just watch some cute animals, and you know that should hopefully cure it. That's Lexi currently FNG dog, so Respawn's not in the call currently, but you're hearing Lexi right now.
Hello.
Sometimes Respawn just join the voice call, so you will hear him on the Roblox stream. He did join me and Lexi on voice call one time. We were playing the colour by number game. It was a nice time. We still need to get Star involved in that at some point. I'm not sure. Yeah, Respawn was having a rough day today, I believe, FNG. So let's keep these positive vibes going for the last moments of stream here for him, and you know, give him something to that video alongside this stream. Hopefully, you know, cures his day there, and we can bring in some positive vibes. People do always tend to come here for that, of course, and you know they're in the right place for it, because you know that's what we ensure here. All about the positive, crazy shenanigan vibes. Yeah, you can join FNG dog. I can send you the link momentarily, of course. Of course, respect the rules there, as we say. I'll send you the link momentarily. I'll just finish this match and then we'll do that. Everyone's welcome to join. Oh, I almost had a blue kind of spot there. Good job, FNG dog. Good jobs. Oh, so close. Good job, FNG dog. Good jobs. GG's. There's the Discord link if anyone needs it. Just like I said, respect the rules, of course, and if you join. Literally right, that was a close one, FNG dog. Close one. Well played to you. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, so it's officially a week that I have to wait.
Right. Yeah. I don't know why they make it so long, honestly, though.
I guess it's time. It's for like story wise, so the Forgotten can like collect all their thoughts of what they've gone through and what they've
Yeah.
seen and what.
That would make sense, though. Yeah. Literally puts the whole true to life thing to a whole nother level, doesn't it? Really.
For real.
Thankfully, like I said, that they've got a lot to do in the meantime. That being, friendship quests and star paths, and you can of course use that time to grind Dreamlight as well.
Mhm.
That's what I would do. I would just do like the friendship quests whilst I was waiting usually.
Yeah.
You slide a splat. Oh, close. That was close. Oh, nice. What other team is pushing hard here? Oh, nice one. Good job, Evan. You done good jobs. Middle, we got this. TLL got this. Unless we're not really played it. Oh. Nice fucking everyone, GG's. We almost made the comeback there, TLL. We almost had it. Almost had it. Just couldn't
Yeah, I
get
think
that
that
special.
will be your last match because it's 7:56.
Right, yeah. So this will be we'll make this the last match, folks, because I'll of course I have to do my outro as well. So yeah, let's wrap up things here, folks. But thank you all for joining the matches today. Thank you for giving me a second up the time, of course, Lexi.
Mhm.
Right, so I'll go to the plaza and then we'll get the outro. You okay to do the
Yeah.
outro, Lexi?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lexi.
Thanks guys so much for watching. We are gonna go raid Blitz if
Yeah.
he's still alive. Hold on, check.
Have a look here.
Let's have a look here.
Seriously, right, Evan, very well played to you and to Len and everyone who joined the course. Good jobs all around. It's fantastic work today. Yeah, let's see if
Yes, so much.
the Blitz are awesome here. So that'll be our red books. Blitz 99. Currently playing Super Mario Mon blind playthroughs on part 2 of his playthrough currently. So let's give him an awesome raid. Let's go surprise him.
It is a Rob Gamer raid. Do not subscribe and unsubscribe. It not only hurts our channels, but theirs. And then do not spam the raid tag. Please be respectful. And, till then, we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully for Respawn's birthday.
All going well, yep. Hope to see you there, folks.
And we'll see you there. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Lexi. Bye, everyone. Thank you once again for coming through the stream today. Thank you for joining the matches. It's fantastic work all around. Like Lexi was just saying, we'll most likely see you tomorrow now for Respawn's birthday celebration, so stay tuned for that. But until then, you all stay awesome, stay positive, and always take care. Bye for now, everyone, and have a great night, and may the sunshine is back with you always. See you soon.